A family's forced to leave their homes because of unfit living conditions. Now, some of those families are forced to move again. Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. More than 24 families in New Haven are being put up in temporary housing because of mold and water damage. And now a big shuffle to move them twice more in just a few days. News 8's Jason Newton is live outside the Church Street housing complex where this started. Jason.
And about 30 families were living in apartments that are now condemned, and they had to immediately move from those apartments. And now those families, come this Thursday, will be forced to move again because the temporary hotel rooms that they were staying in had been previously rented out for out-of-town visitors. Life has been hard for Natalie Gonzalez and her family of 5, who now live in a one-bedroom hotel on Long Wharf in New Haven.
My kids sleeping together 2 and 2. And I'm like stressed because we got to go through this.
It's been nearly 3 weeks since Gonzalez was forced out of her apartment at the Church Street South housing complex. The apartment was condemned because of severe mold found inside the walls that she says caused sickness in her son and pneumonia in her husband.
My son, he was getting basically bronchitis because he's asthmatic.
And my lungs and all over my stomach. So I had a bad infection.
The family had to move out of their subsidized housing at Church Street South immediately. A Massachusetts company named Northland Investments owns the complex and found rooms for the dozens of misplaced families at a nearby hotel. And if moving once isn't enough of a headache, many of the rooms at the hotel were already booked for this upcoming weekend, meaning many of the families who moved there will have to pack up and move out once again.
Basically, this is our home now. I feel homeless with my kids because we got our apartment in Church Street South and we stayed in a hotel.
Northland released a statement to News 8 that reads in part, quote, "We are doing everything we can to ensure smooth transitions, including handling all transportation for the families who need to change hotels this weekend." And families that are being forced out of their rooms will be returned to that same room come Sunday night. Efforts are being made to find permanent housing for all 289 families that currently reside here at the Church Street South complex. We're live tonight in New Haven. Jason Newton, News 8.